as all of this is happening on the east side with two recent shootings, IMPD officers joining Mayor Joe Hogsett to walk the neighborhood near East New York Street as well as North State Street. We do want to take a listen here as Chief Taylor speaks to the community.
Let me add to that. I mean, ultimately, IMPD is doing everything that it can, and I'm proud of the work that IMPD is doing. We have continued to add more officers to IMPD. They continue to be trained in new and different ways. Getting back to Russ's point, we have implicit bias training. We have an emphasis on de-escalation. But here's my point. At the end of the day, the police need the community's help. And our message, our collective message to the people of the city of Indianapolis is you have an obligation to resolve conflicts in peaceful ways. You have an obligation to de-escalate disagreements in peaceful and safe ways. Just like our officers are being trained in those very same areas. The police alone cannot stop random drive-by shootings that start, and I don't know this specifically, but in disagreements that take place that somehow people come to the conclusion that the way to resolve it is to fire a gun in a home, as the chief said. Not only does that do no good, it makes no sense. And until and unless the community takes an ownership interest in a more peaceful and a safer Indianapolis, we're unfortunately going to have to deal with these types of situations. As many officers as I've tried to hire, public safety on its job there, as many officers as we've tried to hire, I literally can't have a police officer in every home in the city of Indianapolis. And even if I were able to, I'm not sure these types of situations, unless and until people take it upon themselves to be responsible, to be safe, and to resolve disputes and conflicts in reasonable ways.
Can the city, or should the city be doing something else in addition?
Well, we're doing everything that we can. We're adding more officers. We've returned to beat-based policing, where we are increasing and have increased every single year the amount of money that we invest in community-based, neighborhood organized and neighborhood overseen de-escalation and criminal intervention. So from a standpoint of law enforcement, we're making the type of investments. We're adding officers. We're placing them in strategic and I think more thoughtful ways so that they can stop whatever violence may be in the offing. I think the best way to stop violent acts from occurring is try to figure out how to intervene and prevent them before the violence occurs. And we're working diligently in that regard too.
Now, if you're just joining us here, that was Mayor Joe Hogsett as well as Chief Taylor speaking about the violence as they do so. We heard sirens behind them. Remember, we just covered two shootings right there in this neighborhood. So we'll continue to follow what our officials in the city are saying they will do to try and target and really deal with some of the violence we're seeing in our community. You can find much more of our coverage right here on air throughout the evening and online at fox59.com.